I'm Indy Nidell.
And I'm Spartacus Olson.
And this is a World War II in real time and TimeGhost public service announcement.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about what happens after this war ends.
Right? That was a Scooby-Doo noise.
Yes, Indy. This war ends.
Oh, I suppose all wars do end, so it's not really a spoiler.
Well, it's not a bad thing per se.
You mean what happens to the world, what we're going to do after our coverage of this war in real time ends?
That's correct. Well, and of course, just because the war ends doesn't mean that we well, okay, that's not working.
You know we're filming, right, Astrid?
We can't have that. Well, no, we can't.
We will still be alive.
No.
What?
No, let's take it from your Scooby-Doo reaction.
Okay.
Yes, Indy. The war will end one day.
Okay, and Scooby-Doo will probably not be there to react. That was a Scooby-Doo reaction. I like Scooby-Doo. Okay, so the war, like all wars, will end at some point, and then I suppose our chronological coverage will end, and you're talking about what's going to happen after that.
That's right.
So what do you have in mind?
Well, I mean, the fact is that just because the war ends in our chronological coverage of it doesn't mean that everything about the war has been covered. So we're going to go on diving deep into many topics.
Wait. What if I, as the host of the weekly episodes, hang on, I'm glad we had this talk. What if I want to cover a different war?
Well, then we do that too.
Because I know some people know, because I've mentioned it before. I've already done the First World War, and having done the Second one, I would really like to do Korean War, like week by week. Nobody's done a really, really awesome documentary on the Korean War. And a chronological thing, it's a multi-year project. It'd be really good. There's color pictures. There's no colorization. There's great sound. I mean, you could really step up the game right there doing Korea right there, right?
I completely agree with you.
And we'd have to do a between two wars after World War II leading to Korea, or else to sort of continue it.
Something like that. I mean, or an epilogue to World War II or something like that.
Okay.
Beginning of the Cold War. But I mean, there's also a number of other projects that we have in petto and that we really, really want to do. And, it's just, we're a limited crowd. And
cheers.
Yeah, cheers to you. And so, I mean, we've talked about it before. I really, really want to do the space race. Astrid has a new project, don't you?
Spies, Ties, and Lies.
Spies, Ties, and
Lies.
Yeah, that's a story of espionage from 1899 to 1939. And to do all of that, and especially to continue beyond the chronological cover of World War II, we need to make sure that TimeGhost becomes a sustainable organization.
Oh, like a long-term, not just, we have the TimeGhost Army, finances our productions and thing, and you want things still so that when the war ends, that I don't have to go back to the filling station and pump gas all day. Which is nothing wrong with that, but I don't have to do that.
I don't really, if you want to go back to the filling station. That's okay.
Actually, I worked at a supermarket when I was a teenager, and I still say that was the most fun job I have. If I could make grown-up money, like working at the Lewis & Coker store number 10, which doesn't exist anymore, 12519 Memorial Drive, Houston, Texas, 77024. I still remember that, even 40 years later. If I could make grown-up money working, sacking groceries and stuff, I think I would be doing that. I think I would still be doing that. But anyhow, I think I'm going to tie this together with something, okay? Because we're talking about making ourselves sustainable in the long term so that we can continue to do projects beyond the projects we're doing now. And behind us on the wall are posters with my face and your face and Astrid's face and Anna's face in various World War II things. And I've tossed the ball out there. Now you can pick it up and roll a little.
Absolutely. This is the beginning, or part of the beginning, of our collectibles that we will release on a monthly basis, and you can go on over to timeghost.tv and the collectibles.
The TimeGhost Barracks.
Oh, wait, yes, the TimeGhost Barracks.
There's another thing. Me on a mug. Yeah. I mean, looking at me every morning, boy.
And you can acquire our faces for the decoration of your halls.
And it will help us make things more sustainable. Let's see, there's clothing, there's posters, there's mugs. Oh, you even designed a TimeGhost coat of arms, did you not?
Yeah, with a flag and everything. I thought, if we're a historical organization...
Wait, can we get a picture? Here's TimeGhost coat of arms, which features on a bunch of stuff at the barracks, at the Collectibles.
There you go.
So what does it all mean?
Well, the Ghost in the Charge is the U.S. Army division that did deception during the war. And that symbolizes the time travel that we do. Okay. And then the crowned helmet is our aspiration to quality. The two swans that are the crest of the helmet, they are, well, they're a nod to the tea house, but also for the love that we put into our work.
Okay.
And the unicorn is there for the magic that we create. The ram is there for our determination to make an impact.
Uh-huh.
And the green and gold in the mantling is for a world richer in knowledge that we hope to leave behind. And the motto. There's a motto.
There's a motto. What's the motto? Who's
it
by?
The motto is by Cicero.
Cicero. Oh, in English, Cicero. Okay, you're doing Latin. Fine. Is it a Latin motto? It's a Latin motto.
It's a Latin motto.
Cicero. Fine.
It's Historia Vita Magistra, which means history, teacher of life.
Well, which is good, and I like the motto, but I think, or I've always felt, since I saw this, that the unicorn was because we just make shit up, and the ram was we just ram it down your throat like 3 or 4 times a week with all these new productions and stuff like that, yeah? And the ghost is a nod to me because I like Scooby-Doo a lot, right? And the green and the gold is because you really like the Packers.
I don't like the Packers.
Okay, let's go with yours then. We'll go with yours. That's yours is good. Yours is good.
Well, there it is. In any
case, some Packers fans are going to be upset. Some Packers enthusiasts.
I didn't say I hate the Packers. I just said I'm not I'm not a Packers fan.
What about you Scooby-Doo enthusiasts out there?
Oh, I'm a Scooby-Doo enthusiast.
I'm a big fan of Scooby-Doo. Actually, the Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, the new series, is actually really good.
Are you getting paid for this?
No, but it's on. It was the 50th anniversary of Scooby-Doo in 2019, so they started a 50th anniversary show, and it's the same look, color, feel, and vibe, and everything as in 1969. It's really good.
What kind of world do we live in? Scooby-Doo is 50.
Yep, I know. The older I get, he grows with me. So okay, but anyhow, so tell us how this will make us sustainable then.
Well, I mean, hopefully our collectibles will find places in all of your homes, and that way we will increase the financial capabilities that we have to create content. This is not about getting rich. You don't get rich by doing documentaries, that's for certain, but it does sustain our continued production by doing that. And we've also set it up in a way that it doesn't drain our resources. We've tried things with like merch in the past, and it turned out that it was a little bit too much work and it didn't work out at all. We couldn't do it. So what we've done now is that we've integrated a print-to-order shop, a very nice and exclusive, one of the better ones. Makes it a little bit pricey, but it makes the product better. Right. We've integrated them into our website. So when you place an order for a collectible, TimeGhost.tv, that goes straight to the print-to-order service. They produce it, they distribute it, and they make sure that you get it at the time that you're promised on the website. And that is really, it was a lot of work. And well, I'd like to thank Tim, our IT volunteer who helped us do that. But it's good stuff.
I was just having fun. I've never actually mimicked you before. You do a lot of weird hand movements. They probably know that already. I usually sit next to you.
Wait a minute. You.
I like this one that I do sometimes in the shows. Okay, well, that's awesome. And so there's a link down, and there's a picture like right here somewhere for the TimeGhost Barracks. And that's all we had to talk about today? Yes?
That is right.
That's it. So these things look great. I like the Anna one best, actually. I think it's real. I love the colors on that.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's my favorite one.
I mean, the Australian flag is very attractive like that.
Yeah, but everybody's going to have their own favorites and stuff.
Yeah.
And the coat of arms is really good. And you'll think of Scooby-Doo and the Packers, and you'll think of history and Cicero and stuff.
Cicero.
Whatever. Okay.
You know what Cicero means?
What's it mean? Oh wait, so wait, arrow is that's future, right? No, that's past. Arrow, erama, rasa, ramos, erata, erant. So it'd be, what does it mean? It's like a no. It's a. I can't remember what tense arrow. That's one of the imperfect tenses, right?
Can you just shut up?
Okay, we can edit out this little bit.
Means pea.
Means pea.
Like the ones you eat.
Okay, not like what you do against a tree.
she just said it in German.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I wasn't listening to German, and she's not on camera. Okay, well.
Because all of those, the little Latin names, they're all like, Caesar means killer of elephants. Caligula means little boot.
Yeah, little shoes, isn't it?
Yeah, little boot.
Okay, Caligula. I thought the sandals were.
Will this go on forever?
No, you can edit out all this stuff that gets really boring. Okay, hang on. I gotta pause so she can so people have an edit. All right, well that is it for today from this exciting TimeGhost public service announcement, and I will see you next time I see you.
What have you
Okay, I'll do that again. Finger guns.
Okay, let's do it again. From the
Wait,
top. No, that was that.
Everything's fine.
Yeah,
That's
but
good.
we also need to direct him to, even if you did, but we need to direct him right there.
What do you
And I
mean?
was distracted. Need to say and press here to go to the TimeGhost Collectibles at to get
Where?
that.
On top of you or what?
I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay, and where can you click to go to the TimeGhost barracks to
No,
see the
we
time?
need the whole thing because of YouTube, how it
Okay.
works. So we need to do the ending again.
Well, that's it for today.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is it today for this TimeGhost in World War II in real-time public service announcement. But we'll leave you with some place that you can click to get to the TimeGhost barracks. Where's that?
You can
It's
go
right over
click
there.
Right there, and you go right to the collectibles.
There's all sorts of cool stuff. All right. Well, thank you very much, Sparty.
Thank you, Indy.
I'm sure glad we had this time. See you next time.
And never forget.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. Jesus. Really? Oh, I never.
I don't know. Is that that's not distasteful? I don't think it's distasteful. And never forget. God. Yeah, okay.